Only one, maximum two performers can use flames. Like, you know how they have those flames in the background on the
That is so incredibly specific. Ebro, did you write this down in your notes?
Yo, man. No, it's been bothering me for years. Like, how many people are going to use flames?
Everyone uses flames.
Backdrop?
Everyone uses flames in performances, award shows. It happens.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have locked into Rap Life. We're going to talk to Low Key. We're going to talk to Nadeska. What are the most important conversations that are going on in hip-hop right now, as well as run through some of the hottest songs on the playlist. So y'all keep it locked right here. This is Rap Life. Let's start with the VMAs last night. Nobody ever really cares about the award winners, do they, Nadeska?
Not that I know of. And definitely very few of them relate to us. So I guess we could skip over that one. But did you guys actually watch the show, though?
I did tune into the show because my 7-year-old was excited about it.
That says everything we need to hear.
Nah, but I was like, yo, I need to pay attention to what's going on in the mainstream world and see what they're talking about. And I'll be honest, I was pleasantly surprised. I really enjoyed Lil Nas X's performance. I loved how he put the marching band with the record that him and Jack Harlow had. That joint sounded fire. I enjoyed Doja Cat as a host in her multiple crazy outfits and just her being her amazing self. I enjoyed Chloe's performance, even though it's uncomfortable for me to watch Chloe grow up this way. I've known her since she was too young to be being looked at like that, and now it's like, yeah.
It feels very sudden. It feels very sudden. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot, but all right, people grow up. I gotta adjust. And Normani, I think, set a bar for choreo performances that we haven't seen in a long time. Like now, you know, I really love some great choreography when it's well done. It's clean. It's in the pocket. Like I really enjoy it. And yo, Normani's performance was incredible. And of course it closed with the Tiana Taylor sexuality. I was watching with my lady and we was like, yo, we didn't even need the little ode to Janet Jackson bondage thing at the end. Like the show itself was fire. And so I was pleasantly surprised. I'll just say
we're glad that you watched it, but it's nice that you enjoyed it. But what we really want to hear is what your 7-year-old thought about the show, because this was really about her and not about you.
Well, exactly. She thought it was amazing.
Okay, there we go.
She thought it was amazing. She was into it, you know, so boom. They landed it. VMAs, you landed another one. You know what I mean? Now, she didn't know who Cyndi Lauper was. She doesn't know who Madonna is. She does know who Busta Rhymes is. Yo, shout to Busta Rhymes, who had a 6.5-minute medley performance. Wow. Yo, as far as performances are concerned and like the energy and the thought they put into putting together a great award show, performance event, it was phenomenal. I can't knock them.
All right.
I mean, there was a lot of artists that got looks that I was like, why is this person getting a look? Or
I mean, it's MTV
you know,
also.
Who the hell is this person?
It's MTV.
You know, and then there's just...
And we're older.
Yeah.
So we don't really understand.
By the way, I've never liked it. I've never liked MTV or the VMAs.
Ever? Not once?
Ever?
That's crazy. Come on.
I've always
There's been a moment in time.
I've always been a kind of like meh on MTV. Whether it was they weren't showing hip-hop prime time, they didn't have enough black hosts, they didn't show rap any love, the award show would come around and rando pop artists from Nowhereville would get more love than the actual chart-topping black artists. I always had a problem.
Yeah, that sounds like most awards, including the Grammys, though. But
that sounds like every award show that we watch, pretty
much. But the BET Hip Hop Awards are coming up, though. The Hip Hop Awards are coming up soon, a couple weeks.
The BET Awards are always amazing, and so are the Hip Hop Awards.
Right.
My only complaint about the Hip Hop Awards, well, I have two. They should limit. No, listen.
Strong start today.
Important shit I'm about to say.
Okay.
This is important shit. Only one, maximum two performers can use flames. Like, you know how they have those flames in the background on the
that is so incredibly specific. Ebro, did you write this down in your notes?
Yo, man. No, it's been bothering me for years. Like, how many people are going to use flames?
Everyone uses flames.
Backdrop?
Everyone uses flames in performances, award shows. It happens everywhere.
If you're not going to, if you're not going to have real pyro, like real flames, only one or two people get to use the video flames that look like Cash Money album covers. Only one or two. That's it, bro.
Nobody's gonna
That's
enforce this for you. Okay.
Right. This is a very specific,
other complaint.
random rule that you have.
Nah, that's my other complaint. My other complaint is more of the A-list rap artists. Y'all need to stop acting funny and stop acting like you're above hip-hop and above the culture. This is the award show that celebrates the culture. Show it some love, man. Like, just because you've moved on and your Grammy Award, and I get it, you're big, and it's really, you don't want to go and give ratings to a network that ain't necessarily reciprocating playing your video or reciprocating any business with you. I get it. But for the consumer, for the fans, can you send in a video, saying shout to everyone or just something?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It pisses me off with the BET Awards too, because we complain about these award shows not embracing our shit. We have two that do, and we don't show the love a lot of times. BET Awards is amazing. Y'all can't go sit in the crowd real quick so the camera can pan to you, stay for like 30 minutes and then bounce. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't got to do a whole show, but those are my two.
All right, we can get behind you on this one, right?
Yeah, I get behind you, but this has been heavy on your heart for a minute, huh?
It has.
You look lighter that you got it off your chest. And look, so to your point.
Yo, I want to thank the Rap Life Review for giving me a platform. You know what I'm saying? To really, get these issues
off the chest.
These issues that are causing me anxiety off my chest. I appreciate.
Maybe it'll happen. So the nominees this year for what is a Hip Hop Artist of the Year? So it's Cardi, Drake, J. Cole, Lil Baby, Megan Thee Stallion. I feel like she always shows up, and then Tyler the Creator. If the rest of them make some kind of appearance, even Cole, because he had a great album this year, that'd be dope.
Tyler,
you know Tyler's gonna come.
Tyler's
gonna show up. I know Tyler's gonna show up.
Tyler and DJ Drama on that stage would be fire. I love it a lot.
Tyler, bring the video flames in the background, please.
Yes, bring the video flames.
Tyler, please. Don't use flames. Hopefully Drake shows up, because Drake showed up to Wireless over the weekend with an unexpected performance with Future, and they performed that song that I really dislike a lot called I'm Way Too Sexy or whatever. I dislike this song a lot. Now, the reason I dislike this song a lot is because the original song I disliked a lot. And I know it was a hit and it was popular, right? Said Fred, I'm Too Sexy. I just feel like the record's corny. And it's even more corny that it's the single. And now, nobody cares what I think. That's fine. But here's my thing when you're an artist at Drake's level. These cheap musical cheat codes to get attention and Instagram burn, I don't feel like Drake needs them. There's so many songs on this project that are phenomenal records, in my opinion, that I think are just phenomenally put together songs. Are they remarkable, risky, groundbreaking for Drake? Absolutely not. We'll have that conversation in a minute. But one great thing about Drake, and the reason he's so successful, is because Drake delivers on the expectations you have for Drake. Now, whether you like those expectations or not of the Drake brand, that's on you, and I'll leave that to you. But Drake is doing Drake on this album, and there's some fucking fire on this album. Now, out of the 21 songs, I think I really, really love 9 to 10 are that something that I could rock with. And the album's obviously doing amazing, but a lot of the songs have replayability. And that's something else we'll get into when we start talking about Drake versus Kanye, is Drake's songs have a replayability factor that don't make it hard for you to just enjoy the music. But Lo, you have some problems with this album.
Clearly, it's numbers-wise, it's phenomenal. Clearly, we can say that he's moving units like no other. But what I'm looking at and what I'm listening to, and as I evaluate the album, I'm understanding that this is a formula that he is not going to get out of. We turn it on. We know what we're going to expect. We know we're going to get the timestamp record, the intro, the single. It's a formula that he's just not going to break. And I don't think there's anything risky about this album. I don't think there's anything innovative about this album. And I don't think there's anything that's, mind-blowing. It doesn't mean that the album isn't good, but it's to Drake standards. It's the Drake formula. We know what this is. We know what we're going to get. And I understand why he does it. I was having a conversation with a young lady last night, and it's like she just loves the vibe of it. And that's fine. And that's cool. And I get it. But that's who he's going after. He's not going after us. He's not talking to us. He's not trying to connect to us.
Is she a college graduate? Is she a college
I thought
graduate?
you said those were the J. Cole fans. What's happening with you?
Who, me?
Yeah, no, those two.
Who?
College
No,
graduates love
Ebro.
J.
That's
Cole, too.
Ebro's theory that the college girls are the Cole fans. So I'm wondering how this relates to Drake
They are,
fans.
and the Drake fans.
Okay, so
and the Drake
so
fans.
it's the same.
Yeah, it's the same audience. It's just one likes more of an R&B vibe, a R&B Drake vibe, and the other one, J. Cole serves there like, yo, he getting to these barsy bars.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Because Drake is still Draking. He's still like melody and love and emotions and that thing. Cole gets to these raps and talk shit a little bit. It's a little bit more, J. Cole is hardcore for them. Like, that's their, that's
for them.
You know what I'm saying?
For them. Okay.
And
but I'm not mad at this Drake album, but there's nothing wowing me on this album.
no, have you listened to Race My Mind?
So that's one of your favorites because I'm really curious about your
No, I'm gonna tell you
highlights.
why. There's so many things about it that I love that production wise I don't believe Drake has really done, or 40 has really done, or whoever produced with the team on this has done. And it's Drake at his best. Race My Mind is quintessential Drake at his finest. He opens up singing. He's singing about a relationship. He's singing about, yo, man. Race My Mind is one of them ones. And y'all could talk about all this other shit on the album and Remorse and 7 a.m. in this one or 9 p.m. over here. And, Champagne Poetry's fire too.
Yeah.
There's shit on there, bro. Race My Mind is special.
I mean, to me, the Remorse is special. To me, No Friends in the Industry is pretty dope. And Champagne Poetry is
I like
pretty
No
dope.
Friends in the Industry. I like No Friends in the Industry lyrically. There's things about the production that bother me, but I'm being nerdy.
It's simple. It's simple and it's to the point.
And also, my problem with some records is they don't have, and let's get to it, they don't have replayability just as a great song. Like you have to want to hear Drake talk about whatever's going on in his mind, or he's complaining about, or people he's going after. Which for me, after the first few times of hearing it, I don't go back to those records with Drake.
Right.
I go back to the songs. Like I don't think Drake and his OVO team get credit for the making of a song, which also takes me into the Drake-Kanye conversation.
Okay.
Because when we get into the Drake versus Kanye, if we go back a few weeks and they're going pity-pat with each other and talking shit and everything that they're doing with their rollouts, and this one's doing this and whatever. The numbers. Drake's music currently has better replayability than Kanye.
But
Kanye's a spectacle.
That's we've known that. That's normal. That's nothing abnormal. That wasn't.
Oh no, I'm not. It's not a hot take. It's not a hot take. I was just saying in the convo of Drake versus Kanye. Like if we
knew that though.
Paying attention to how
we knew he was going to have way more replay value than Kanye would. We knew that.
But that's the problem that Kanye currently has.
I said this about Kanye and his rollout and his listening sessions and all that other stuff. I said, I'm like, yo, no one's talking about the music. The music, like the moments are there. Yeah, of course. The stadium listening sessions, the back and forth with him and Drake, the things going on with him and Kim. I've said everything around him is not about the music. And I'm not saying his album isn't good, but it definitely doesn't have any replay value.
But
and neither does Drake's.
Do you expect any replay value going forward? I think that's the thing for me. Donda was the last project I was willing to just give a chance to see if Kanye still had it somewhere in him, if he put all the other things to the side, but it doesn't seem like he does. So I'm at a point with that album where I think I have like my edited version of it where there's maybe like 9 songs that I actually enjoy. But again, it's all for like the features. On big songs like Hurricane, it's like The Weeknd. Like this guy is amazing on almost any song you put him on. So it's not even really like Kanye made him shine kind of thing. But for me, it's just like really over. After this project, I'm not really expecting anything of quality. I don't care what Kanye has to say anymore. Nothing he does really resonates with me. Some of those songs are just like fun to listen to in the car. That's it.
I gave it a shot. I tried it. I'm exhausted.
Yo, fun to listen to in the car is I mean, you're giving it a lot more. We're talking about Donda, right?
Yeah, but the edited version.
You're giving it a lot more credit. yeah, you're giving it a lot more credit than I would. Like, that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping for a good there's 2 to 3 records on the Kanye that I've put in like my workout. Like, I could work out to this song. This joint has the beat, what he's talking, song structure. It just feels good. It doesn't require me to fucking study. And that's the whole thing sometimes that people forget with songs. Like, and yeah, there are artists where you want to sit down and listen to the lyrics and study how they bust down the lyrics and punchlines and whatever. But that's the importance of the music, because after you've broken down the gems of the lyrics and done decoded the lyrical structure of an MC, the music is the piece that gives it the sing-along, that gives it the replayability part. And I think some artists have forgotten that part of the music, where it's like, yo, where's the song though? And that's why I pointed to the Race My Mind record on the Drake album and a few others on that Drake album, is he still is making songs. Now, is he groundbreaking? Is he taking any risks? No. He's delivering on brand expectation, which is why he's successful. And you could dislike it if you're not into that from an artist. But look, the greats do it. The greats do it. But there are greats that take risks. Prince was a great that took risks. But Sade, bruh, when Sade pull up, if she not delivering that Sade, people gonna be fucking pissed.
I don't know, man. I'm just, I like CLB. It's a good album. It's Drake worthy.
You wanted more. You just wanted more.
I just wanted more. And I know he can give us more, and that's fine. If he's comfortable in his lane, if he's going to deliver on brand, like you said, then hey, if you like it, I love it.
Did you guys listen to the Isaiah Rashad album? Just side note, like, I've actually been enjoying that more than I've been enjoying Certified Lover Boy or Donda.
And Baby Keem.
Yeah, Melodic Blue is also great. Like, the albums that were less hyped this year, actually, I feel like ended up being more enjoying, or at least interesting to listen to, than these two.
Also, another song that came out this past Friday, Ari Lennox, Pressure, produced by Jermaine Dupri.
Fire.
Yo, that is fire. Written by Brian Michael Cox and Jonte Austin. Fire.
One of the things about the Ari Lennox record, song structure. Mm-hmm. And even to the R&B songwriters and the R&B artists out here who think that it's not about a great song and that people just want to hear you sing and meander through 2.5 to 3 minutes and not have some structure. Ari Lennox went and got some of the greatest R&B songwriters that we've ever known to put that record. Jermaine Dupri and Brian Michael Cox and Jonte Austin. You know what those three have worked on? That means Ari Lennox is like, yo, I'm tired of playing with y'all. Let's get back to these amazing songs with big hooks and lyrics you can understand.
She's been dropping a few songs here and there, but like, this is definitely the biggest one. Yeah. No word on an album yet, but we're assuming that's going to be coming because it's been a minute since the last project.
Yo, this just in. This is the last episode of the Rap Life Review. We're all pissed off with you rappers. We're moving on. It's going to be the R&B Now review. Every week, it's more exciting in the R&B space. So that's what it is. Yo, on some shit, you say you were in the lyrics of Freddie Gibbs. Now, if you don't know, I don't think it's available on streaming services, but on the internet, Freddie Gibbs rhymed over the Champagne Poetry beat and had some things today. Freddie, thank you for the shout out, by the way. Appreciate you. But you had something in the lyrics that you wanted to point out to us.
I mean, it seemed like, to me, we know Kendrick and Baby Keem have a record called Family Ties, and, Kendrick's, approach of smoking on top 5. We all were enamored by that. I think Freddie had some things to say about that on Champagne Poetry.
You said he's smoking on top 5s, but you haven't burned up the one. So by the one, did he mean himself, or you guys think he's alluding to someone else?
That's the thing. I wanted to bring it to you guys. Who is he talking about, himself, or is he talking about someone?
Nah.
You don't think so?
You're talking about Drake.
You sure?
I think you're talking about Drake.
You think you're talking about Drake?
That's my bet. Well, because in the industry for a long time, it's been known, and the desk, I think you know this, we've talked about this, that Kendrick does not with Drake.
So I've heard. So I've heard too.
I don't know
we
why.
We still don't know why. I wish someone would explain that piece of the puzzle, because they have worked together in the past. What went wrong, though?
They were on tour together, weren't they?
Drake took Kendrick on tour.
He did.
Drake took a lot of
He
people
took
on
Rocky
tour.
on that tour.
Drake took a lot of people
He
on
took
tour.
Cole on that tour, took Waka on that tour. They've toured together, and he was on Take Care also. So it's like I'm trying to figure out where this went left. If this is true, this is all alleged. If this is true, if there is action, if there's a problem, where did it start? Who started it?
Well, and by the way, it might not be like an actual problem other than
Competition.
I just don't, or I just don't like what you're doing musically, and I want to be, and that could be from either party. I don't know which one it's from, but if you look at Kendrick, where Kendrick went musically, it's very, and I'm not talking about lyrics, just the writing of the songs. A lot of people think when you're talking about music, you're talking about lyrics. No, talking about production and content and, the way the albums are crafted. And you know what I mean? Like Kendrick is in a very different place.
I don't know.
Than what Drake is doing.
That sounds like an Ice Cube theory, but I don't know. They've been able to find common ground a couple times.
Nice.
I know you are, but I'm not really buying it. They've been able to find common ground a couple of times on records. That can't be the reason. Like, come on. Like Kendrick has collaborated with what's his name, with New Freezer, dude. Come on, that can't be the reason. But
nah, you guys are assholes. You guys are assholes because see, you guys work with people, and I'm one of them that you don't really like. And the audience watching this, these two here don't really like me.
Why would you say that?
We just do this show together. So if this show was, see, I can't believe y'all lying to the audience.
Why would you
like
think
this.
that?
You think we just have been showing you fake love here on the show for the past year?
Lo didn't invite me to his birthday.
It was a surprise birthday party. How can I invite you to a surprise birthday party?
Lo didn't invite me to his birthday. His other friends don't know that I'm actually a friend. They just look at me like, yo, that's the old head that helped Lo get a little look here and there. They don't care about me as a human being and my feelings. And then Nadeska goes through a lot of things in her personal life. And I'm never invited to that
What
either.
kind of things? I don't
have
go to
reach
any
out and go,
things.
hey,
I'm nowhere,
Nadeska,
never not doing anything.
Hey, Nadeska, can I send you a gift, please, to just try to be your friend?
Hey, Ebro, did you get my thank you card though? I sent him a handwritten thank you card. Did you check the mail?
Wow.
That's what real friends do. They write thank you cards and drop it in the snail mail. Go check your mail.
Didn't get that, huh?
Got nothing to say now, okay?
Nothing to say, yeah.
Yo, this has been the Rap Life Review. See y'all next week. For Nadeska and Lo, I'm Ebro. You know what I mean?